can have multiple tabs open on your computers for a reason. This is why. Here's what we're going to do, okay? Here's what we're going to do to get the best of both worlds to make sure Ray isn't mad. Or Ray wouldn't be mad, but, you know. To make sure I don't, let me just do this so that, let's do this so that we can, here we go. This way we can multitask for a minute. Because I want to see where this is going as well. I'm just as shocked about the building blowing up as you all are. I'm going to eat my dinner while the show starts up. Sure did almost click on my personal email. Yep, the power of multitasking. Thank you, Pierre. 07's for Pierre. Acknowledging Pierre right now. That poor building didn't deserve that. Clearly, man. Clearly. Oh, man. A little bit of a miscommunication by Next Wave there. I have my prediction that Ilya picks up the win here. Genuinely, with Ray's SmackDown, I'm kept in the dark on a lot of stuff, like you all are. And I think it's because Ray knows I'm bad about spoiling stuff. How long is left in this episode? Start premiere. Okay, there's about 3 or 4 minutes left in the show. Because I believe I saw that Ray's SmackDown was airing for, or was about a 55-minute episode. So it started 52 minutes ago. But yeah, no, I was making dinner when the building blew up. I started wheezing at the no.
Go for the three amigos. The three amigos connect soundly.
All right, so we're starting off with the bloodline. With bad bloodline. Oh, there's Torpedo Moscow. There's the 1, there's the 2, and the 3. All right. Hell of a finish there. This is where the episode ends, though? I genuinely have no idea, so. See, we're wrapping up here. Oh, no, we're not. You always got to prepare for those post-credit scenes in a Ray EW episode.
Now, wait a minute, here we go. Oh my god. No.
They're just suplexing him
Suplex there.
menacingly.
Now we see Charlie Dempsey. We see Next Wave wanting to do even more damage to the United States champion here. Oh my god, they load him up on the shoulders. Bring him down there. And now we see Ilya Dragunov trying to roll out of the ring. Trying to escape the wrath of Next Wave here tonight, but not to be. Braun Steiner's already coming out there. And Braun now throwing Dragunov.
All right, how long is the beatdown going here?
And now Dragunov waiting at Braun. Gets him up. Power bomb there from Braun. And now we see Next Wave. Next Wave are gonna do anything to hurt this man here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He might not even be able to make it to King of the Ring.
They're still going.
And now we see Braun and Charlie both holding Ilya Dragunov. You should have let me win. And wait.
They ain't acknowledging Solo.
No. Double
And another double suplex.
And Ilya Dragunov desperately trying to do something here. Braun Steiner picks him up. Folds him down once more. Oh, man.
Oh, there's Cody.
Look who's here with the chair.
Code Man to the rescue.
But here comes Cody.
What took him so long? This beatdown's been going for a few minutes.
And Charlie. Getting out of the ring. Charlie running him down. Bong!
Oh, Jesus.
Catching Charlie Dempsey there with that chair shot. And another one from the Nightmare. And now Cody. With him here, Cody Rhodes. Pedigree to Charlie Dempsey. And now Cody. Getting the chair once again.
Charlie just no-selling the pedigree.
More time for good measure. Braun runs down Cody. And now Braun. It's Cody. Power bomb to Cody. Now Cody Rhodes. In trouble here. Braun. Wanting to give him the Steiner recliner. But Cody. Oh, wait, Cody. Slips out of it. Cody slips
Yep,
out
Jay
of it.
wants nothing to do with it, according to Solo. I mean, I saw what happened on Raw with Jay and Jimmy, even if I wasn't live for it.
With a chair shot on Braun. Shoots under. Crossroads. And now Cody. In the ring. Cody. Oh, beating up Dominic Mysterio. As Ilya Dragunov.
Oh, hold on. What's happening here?
Consciousness. Dominic Mysterio. Oh, the big chop from Ilya. And now Ilya and Cody.
Ilya and Cody.
Side by side. Cody. Oh, Dominic Mysterio hits him back. Oh, wait a minute. Now Dragunov torpedo monster.
And down goes Dom.
From Dragunov. And now wait a minute. Ilya.
Oh, shit. Jay's here.
Waiting for Cody. Cody.
Jay Uso's here.
Hurt Dominic Mysterio here. Cody Rhodes shoots under Dom. Oh, into the crossroads.
There's Jay with the title.
Now we see Ilya Dragunov.
He's yeeting his way through the crowd, boys.
Dominic himself for Torpedo Moscow. And ladies and gentlemen, Next Wave has been sat down here tonight as Cody and Ilya stare each other down. Allies tonight. Opponent Sunday. I've been Ray, and that was Universe.
All right, there we go. That was Universe. So, thank you all for not bearing through, because I enjoy Ray's SmackDown, obviously. But, thank you all for multitasking there, if you could. That kid in the front row that got the high five from Jay, she is freaking out. Best day of her life right now. Thank you, Daryl. Should have let me win is an interesting line from Dom. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear him say that. I'll have to catch that later. I'll have to catch that when I do the win-losses later tonight. Xander, why is Motor City Machine Guns on my YouTube thumbnail? JT, I ain't doing it with you tonight. I ain't doing it with you because that 700 out of 400 was more like 1,200 out of $400 from my check today. So, I ain't doing it. Motor City are in the thumbnail because WWE announced they were signed earlier today and that they were going to be on SmackDown tonight. So, JT, if you're going to say anything about it, I want to hear you say, I was wrong, Xander was right about last week when you said don't get your hopes up. Motor City are in the thumbnail because they are going to be on the show tonight. It has already been confirmed on WWE.com. Oh yeah, Jacobs just had those prayer hands for several minutes now. That's like the most personality I've ever seen from Solo mocking the Yeet chant. That is like the most personality I've ever seen from him.
And I'll always have a place for you and Roman in my bloodline. But all you have to do is acknowledge it.
Jay, biggest power move here. Hold up the IC title and say, "Where's yours?"
It's what we're about. So are you in? Or are you out? What you're saying is true. Are you trying to unite our bloodline? Then why did you have to go and get them? Why did you have to go get them, Bruce?
Tamatonga is the real tribal chief.
Why'd you have to go get Jacob? There's a reason why we stayed away from him. And if you keep staring at me like that, I'm gonna knock your ass out.
Oh, Jay and Jacob, don't tease me with a good time. I want to see Jacob Fatu holding that Intercontinental title. I want to see an Umaga-like run with that title from Jacob.
Forget that. I'm not here for that, all right? Forget all that. Next time I see you, Bruce, it's gonna be different.
All right. Time for me to finally do the win-losses from AEW I meant to do yesterday. Play GTA 5. Ah, man. I think I've about granded all the thefts I can... I think I've about thefts all the autos I can grand. I fucking struggled my way through that joke. Kind of gave up on the not doing the F-bomb thing for a while. I'm giving myself a pass for a few days. Following, you know, just everything that happened to me this week. Let's see. Silver and Reynolds fought Bobby and Kyle. And it looks like Bobby and Kyle got the win. Yeah, I haven't touched GTA in years at this point, man. Like, the last time it really got used was when I recorded that clip for, Cornell riding into the LSWF arena on a motorcycle. God, this first triple threat's gonna cook, man. I'm excited. Also, for those wondering, I finished recording. I have finished recording Sacrifice as of a few minutes ago. Like, not even 15 minutes before I went live, I was finishing up Sacrifice. I cut it close on that one. I will do my best to edit it tonight during the stream. I've got to be careful that I don't accidentally have any audio spoilers for it, though. Okay, who was it Lance Archer just destroyed? A GTA spot for LAW, that'd be lit.
With him. We saw Lance on the biggest gulp I think I've ever heard. And here we go. Poor local talent by the name of Ron Hyde.
Wait, what?
Poor local talent by the name of Ron Hyde.
No, you fucking didn't, Ray! I need to hear this one more time.
And here we go. This poor local talent by the name of Ron Hyde.
No, you fucking didn't call the local talent Ron Hyde. You motherfucker. That is an inside joke that no one understands but me. What did I sacrifice done? My entire afternoon. I started recording it, like, at 3 o'clock, and I didn't finish till 7:30. And it wasn't because, like, I kept stopping or anything. It was because I had to go keep downloading characters. He did not name the local talent Ron Hyde. Oh my god. No, there's a reason that Ron Hyde made me laugh. So, I cannot believe he did that. I know that joke was just for me. Oh my god, I was not prepared for that. So, I'm trying to think of how much I can share about why that's so funny to me.
Against the Murder Hawk
I'm trying to decide how much I'm allowed to share. Right, we had Athena and Nyla Rose. Weirdly, could see Pretty Deadly winning just to save the Street Profits DIY versus Motor City. Yeah, I could see it as well.
Nyla Rose, possibly.
So who won Athena versus Nyla? Ah, Athena got the win. Neat. Athena got the win over Nyla Rose. So Ron Hyde is it's spelled Hyde, not Hide. Hyde. Ron Hyde is the name of someone Ray and I have known for many, many years. That we are both real life that we both have known in real life for many, many years. He was a bit of a mentor figure to both of us, not in the world of wrestling, but just kind of in life as like helping us become the men we are. He was a good teacher too. He was a teacher, if it's not 100% obvious. He taught us a lot, and Ron has been a big supporter of Ray and I, just with everything we've done in life for like almost a decade now. And so Ray calling someone on the channel a local talent, that is absolutely hilarious to me, because we always have squeezed jokes about Hyde into our stuff in the past. Like, before we knew what we were going to call NXT TakeOver 10, it was jokingly in our booking document referred to as NXT TakeOver The Legend of Ron Hyde.
1, 2, 3, Darby.
Okay, we're doing it one person from each team in the match. Nice. But yeah, so that's the best I can give of an explanation behind that joke. I'm about to sneeze. Alright, and then Yuta versus Juice. Oh, they fought for the TNT title. Neat. Kind of had a feeling that's how that went, but... Oh my god, I keep forgetting Yuta's the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. I completely forgot that when he showed up on Raw the other day. I feel so bad about that. I had completely forgotten he had that belt, just because it's been a little while since the last New Japan show. And I don't, like, actively watch the... I don't actively, like, keep tabs of who the New Japan champions are anymore. Like, let me look at the New Japan roster. Yeah, because, like, Tanahashi has had that U.S. title for a year and a half. Like, how long has it been since April 1st, 2023? How long since April 1st, 2023? Tanahashi's had that belt for 566 days. I mean, it's fine. It's not really the end of the world that Yuta didn't have the belt on Raw a couple days ago. The easy explanation is it was JT, the last New Japan show was back last, like, was at the beginning of this year. Like, Ray's last New Japan show was in May. In all fairness. Thank you, Pierre. I don't know if that was about me sneezing or anything else, but thanks, Pierre.
Ah, what a beautiful tour. Yes, our facilities are
Alright, so SmackDown. I saw the Punk and Lexus promo. Went into Alan Angels and Chad Gable. Saw that. I was watching SmackDown. I had it on mute, though, and I was recording. So Gable got the win. And then Naomi beat Carmella. I saw that. That was Carmella's first match in like a season and a half or so. Oh, man. And to give you guys an idea of what all I still need to do in the next 48 hours before I go to work on Monday, speaking of, my car is now in the shop. My car is not here. My car is in the shop. And holy shit. It's been a day. It's been a fucking day. Let me tell you all about what a fucking day it's been real quick, alright? Let me run you through my day. I woke up at like 7 o'clock, because that's just what time I wake up when I don't have work. Like, I will probably wake up at 7 o'clock tomorrow again. I came in here, Alex was asleep, she was asleep in the bedroom, Hemlock was asleep in their room. I wake up, I come in here, I get to work. I just start writing stuff, like I start writing Raw for Monday, I start finalizing some cards for some future Raw PLEs that I'm working on. I get a couple graphic things done, that kind of stuff. I get some writing done for the novel I'm working on. For the wrestling mystery novel. It's still a working title. I don't have a title for it just yet, but I'll give you guys the synopsis of it in a little bit here, of kind of the plot of it, and I'm really excited for you all to learn about it, because I'm really excited to actually hopefully publish it, you know. Hopefully a publisher will pick it up when I'm done, and like I don't have to go through Amazon publishing, but you know. Point remains, right? My point here is, I get all that done. Alex wakes up at about 10 o'clock. She doesn't have to be at work till noon. That's fine. She gets out of bed at about 10:30. We pile into we jump off my car. Because remember, alternator's dead, battery's dead. My car is not going to start without being jumped. We are 0.25 miles from an AutoZone. Okay? If even. Maybe 0.4 miles. Maybe 0.4 miles, actually. We are less than half a mile from an AutoZone. AutoZone, we're going to take it there. We're going to buy the new alternator. We're going to buy a new battery. Right? We jump off my battery. We leave it running for about 30 seconds. I'm like, that should be enough. That should be enough to go half a mile. I get to the end of the lot that we live in. Like, I get to the end of the driveway of of our apartment complex. All the lights on the dash come on. And I know that means the car has got about 3 minutes till it stops. Okay? Turn into oncoming traffic, get in the lane I need to go in, get halfway up the road to the red light. All the lights stay on, they all dim, and my needle drops to 0. Car isn't tracking how fast it's going anymore. I am flooring the fucking gas pedal, and the car is not picking up speed. It is rolling at probably 5 miles an hour. I put on the hazards. I don't even know if the hazards are working. I call Alex. I'm like, I'm fucking dead on the street. I'm dead in the road. The car's dead. And so, while this trouble starts cooking, I'm going to finish my story here. I barely managed to get it about 300 feet further down the road, and fortunately the fire station was on the left. Like, the fire station office specifically. So I was able to very quickly whip it into their parking lot, back into one of their public parking spots, wait for Alex. Alex comes by, she gets in, she gets out of her car, we jump off mine one more time. We leave it with the jumper cables running between our cars for about from her car to mine, with mine off and hers on for 3 minutes. Timed it. 3 minutes on the timer. Start the car, starts running just fine. Get all the way to the entrance to the AutoZone parking lot. I essentially am rolling in on my car's unconscious body, as I've put it. Because, like, I would call it the corpse. My car is fine. Like, roll in. DIY with me in the middle. Who, who was legal? Interesting. DIY and Motor City next week. But yeah, roll it into the AutoZone parking lot. Which, fortunately, the AutoZone parking lot is down a slope. Like, it's a sloped parking lot. So my car picks up just enough momentum to wheel into a parking spot, turn that son of a bitch off, get inside. $500 later, I've got a new alternator in hand, and I've got a card, and I've got a new battery in my car. And as I mentioned yesterday, car batteries have different life expectancies for more expensive ones. I had a 90-day one for 9 months. Fortunately, I've now got a 3-year one. They install it for me. I get to the mechanic shop. I drop it off at about 11:45. Alex picks me up, drops me off at home, and I'm like, well, at this point, this mechanic's going to charge me whatever they're going to charge me. Alex drops me off at home with Hemlock, my roommate, and we're chilling out. We're having lunch. I get the text at 2:30. Your quote is ready on your car. Keep in mind, we're already $500 and something in. $620 to install the new alternator, which is $200 more than the other place quoted me. But also, my radiator fan was broken. My radiator fan broke. I have not been told how, but I'm going to assume it's from all that driving around on my car's unconscious body earlier. So, yeah. So, about $1,200 later, which I have not paid that $1,200 yet, but Monday I will have my car back because they're closed tomorrow and Sunday. And Alex is loaning me her car to go to work on Monday, which is very nice of her because she's off work on Monday. It's been quite the clusterfuck of a day. And then I came home and I got working on. Let's see. It was 2:55 when I started working on. What do you call it? On Sacrifice. And I finished Sacrifice at 7:45, roughly. So yeah, that was my day. Yeah, profits might cause DIY. It's been a 48-hour period for me, huh? It was it's quite the day. My car will fortunately be fixed. But yeah, the only downside about all this, I'm trapped with a car now. Tomorrow is going to be what really sucks because both Hemlock and Alex work tomorrow, so I'm just going to be home alone with no car. Alright, then Ilya beat Dom, and that was SmackDown. Hi, Brandon. Oh, man. Well, since I got Brandon and JT in chat, I'm going to make a quick little LAW announcement here, because LAW is supposed to be coming this week. Probably going to be tomorrow night. Honestly, probably going to be tomorrow night. Because probably it's going to be Sacrifice in the morning, LAW in the evening. Next weekend, the 26th, is LAW Saturday Night Fever, which is pretty exciting. Pretty exciting indeed. And there is an open invitation being held on Saturday Night Fever. And that's actually going to get announced officially tomorrow by my business partner, Aaron Stevens, who can definitely, definitely not going to say that he can go fuck himself and die in a ditch. That would be rude, wouldn't it? To say that about my business partner. Anywho, there's going to be a 20-man open invitation gauntlet match with the winner challenging the winner of the Ryback versus whoever his opponent determined tomorrow is at Saturday Night Fever for the LAW television title on a future date. And I can confirm that in that 20-man gauntlet match will be both the returning JT, who I've been told will be cleared following his brutal match with Carnold the other day. JT will return and be in that match. And Brandon, you will get to be in that match as well. Oh yeah, one thing we didn't talk about in the LS11 retrospective was Cody's return to Dynamite and the precursor to the turn on SmackDown. You're right. Oh shit, hold up. Roman says, I'm proud of you. We all are. Jay says, no yeet to Roman. Yeah, we got a lot of work to do. So it's Chelsea, isn't it? Oh, it's Candice LeRae. That was very quick-witted by Nia. Shame that she can't bring the belt out on SmackDown because, you know, the world's dumbest billionaire, and that's saying a fucking lot. Because a lot of them are really fucking stupid. Who continuously tanks the stock of every company that he has any kind of money put into. I think you gotta tell how I feel about him, can't you? Who I heard had quite the stockholder presentation that fucking tanked this week. For some reason, doesn't want free advertising on WWE TV with that belt. Yeah, there's Chelsea and Piper. Oh, Lash Legend's gonna be in action. That's gonna be cool. Hoping this means we're getting a Meta-4 call up. One's Noam's back. Be cool to see the four of them on main roster. I've been saying they're more than ready. But yeah, and so for those wondering, on the Indies this weekend on LAW, we got quite the show for you guys tomorrow. We got Bullet Club versus Orange Sharkhausen in the quarterfinals of the Trios Championship Tournament. The ZRC US Open Challenge, of course, will be held. If you want some, come get some. You know the drill. Aaron Stevens is going to have some announcements. The duo of Amanda Lawrence and Gorgeous Gloria are going to be taking on Cammie Zanzenegger and Jessica Enigma. As well as that, the matchup to determine who will be making it to who will be going to Saturday Night Fever to challenge the Ryback will be held. It will be a 5-way matchup, which is going to feature. It is going to be featuring Zajac, Maven Huffman, Tanvir Badal, Hunter Shaw, and Joshua Bishop. Which Aaron will be making official tomorrow. He needs to make it official for some reason. I don't really get it, but he claims he does. And you have places to go. Enterprise has more vehicles and locations than anyone, so you can get just the kind of vehicle you need, right wherever you live. Enterprise, the world's in line. Oh man, I got a little bit of modding to do tonight, so that's gonna be what tonight's got in store for now. But yeah, you'll get that that 5-way matchup and that tag match, and the main event is going to be Triton of Phantom, formerly Triton Apprentice, against Zeko, who a lot of people compared to him when he showed up in LAW a few months ago. Trying to make LAW weekly, along with another indie every week. I don't know how well that's going to go. I'm going to be honest with you guys, seeing as I'm getting LAW done the day it airs this week. But that also has something to do with me losing the entirety of my Thursday to the whole car situation. And me losing the entirety of Monday and most of Tuesday. Right? Because I didn't get home on Tuesday until like an hour before stream. So I mean, I did lose 3 days this week. That means I probably would have been done by now. You can kind of see in my face how this week has weighed on me. It's been a crazy week. Deep down, I kind of wonder if I should have just taken my recording equipment with me back home for the 3 days I was gone. I wasn't even gone 3 days. I left on Monday morning. And I was back on Tuesday evening. So I would have recorded on Monday night and that would have been it. I didn't even get back on Monday night until like almost 10 p.m. anyway. So I've done maybe a video, if even, maybe half a video. But yeah, it's been a crazy week, to say the least. And I still haven't wrapped Alex's big Christmas gift here. Fortunately, I got, 2 months. Alright, but I got a few mods so I gotta install today, so we're gonna do that. Alright, official updates. I like how they've been handling the women's tag division with a lot more care the last few weeks. It feels like the tag division actually exists now a little bit. So, got any new mods that I need to install tonight, other than the ones that I've had in my files? Okay, new Brawn. Could install that. Well, there's several new Persona characters added this week to the game. We're getting close to the final DLC coming out, which means we're probably coming to the end of the Persona cards. Let's see. There's nothing in the Tribute server. See if there's nothing in Humphrey's server, nothing in this server, and nothing on Pro Wrestling Mods. So it looks like I've got who I've got when it comes to who I need to add in tonight. Which is quite a few people still. It is quite a few. I will say that. It is quite a few. But yeah, you guys will also be finding out the next retro show tomorrow, because next retro show is not far off. I will say that. Sacrifice is tomorrow. The next retro show will be pretty soon, because I've said before, Sacrifice is not the 5-year special for LS11 Universe. I teased that at the end of the show last night. And everyone immediately went, Xander, you can't just tease us like that. What is it? And I said, I can't tell you. Oh, and down goes Chelsea. Oh, I think Lash Legend's about to take the L, though. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that's impressive right there. I've seen enough. Make Lash Legend a champion now. Hunter, you coward. Triple H, you coward. Put a belt on Lash Legend immediately. I've seen enough. I've seen all I need to see. They have the crown jewel belts in cases for reasons. Don't question it. Trying to make us care out of the crown jewel titles. It's not gonna work. Hate to say it. It ain't gonna work. Like, hate to tell you, ain't gonna work.
October 14th to the 20th. Get a free tech check and special offers, like a free 5G phone and Switch. Don't miss out. Get started today.
This is the multiple phone. A rich full flavor model with a first refreshing taste. A reward for those with a fighting spirit. Words so hungry. Forget the multiple phone.
Should we sell a cat with something bigger?
Yeah, we can do both our price.com.
Well, what if it's twice? What if it's 50 minutes?
Are you freaking out?
I got this.
Did you know period pads are not designed to protect against bladder leak, odor, and wetness? Try Poise Fresh Protection. Unlike period pads, Poise features Fresh Sense technology for up to 100% protection from wetness and odors. Try Poise.
Multi-warrior project empowers post 9/11 veterans.
So I need to replace this with this.
I realize it can be successful in a civilian career.
We stand by warriors and advocate for their needs going forward. They were by my side in the hospital, and they're still with me today.
Having to do a lot of work over here as well, which is always enjoyable, so to say. Let's see here.
Go to Insurify and save today.
Am I using 387? This not.
Missed a step.
No, we can change. Go to 387.
Sorry.
Here.
Comes to you tonight from Colonial Life Arena in Soda City, Columbia, South Carolina, home of the University of South Carolina, where our own NXT champ Rick Williams shines on the gridiron, and where our superstars return to American soil after a wildly successful tour this week in your neck of the woods, right in the UK. Where I want to pronounce it in advance over the UK. What a pronounce you have it here tonight on SmackDown in Columbia, South Carolina. Several weeks ago was the best with the song that broke the world record for 24 songs with
They broke the world record for Wade Barrett signs with 1. Never change, Wade Barrett. Never change. Does Roman just take a picture of him and Paul Heyman from WrestleMania 38 everywhere he goes? Is that what I'm supposed to believe here? Roman's gonna fix this tonight. Fucking excuse me, Roman? Did Roman just say he's gonna acknowledge Solo tonight? Fucking excuse me? Well, Cody in the house. The Code Man is here. $7.41. Is that what I'm using? No. In my soul. Na, 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 na. All right, and finally, 582. Is that what I'm using? Yes, but that one's oddly still working. I'm gonna change it still just to be safe. I may just leave that one alone, actually. Okay, sorry. I was having to mutter to myself there. Had to mutter to myself there because of having to do some modding work over here. I should not have closed that file. That's fine. All right, Xander, don't screw this up. Okay, that's fine.
Before my remarks, we have resides proud this evening. I wanted to just make sure that our friends up there, we all said hi to our friends up there. Our friends a very wise individual recently said to me, when it comes to the pantheon of top men and top women in professional wrestling,
There, that should do that.
he said that the next one doesn't always look like the last one. a quote I've been thinking about quite a bit lately. But in regards to this Dual Championship, it's not about the next one. It's not about the last one. It's about who is going to be the first one.
The first one.
So I'll take you down that road. BMW World Champion Kevin Race fighting the WWF Bruno Sammartino. What if the AWA's Rick Bockwinkel went against the Nature Boy, Rick Flair, champion versus champion? What if WCW's Bill Goldberg fought Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Cody dropping some hypotheticals right now. Getting some philosophical things up in here.
The outcome was not always satisfactory. A turnaround, if you will. When it comes to Crown Jewel, at the end of that night, there will be a definitive Crown Jewel champ. Again, champion versus champion. I am not the
True battle of bald. True. The ring general.
Respected by his peers and legends alike, brother could chop a tree down with his hand. Most men who walk those hallways are terrified of people. I'm not. But even if I were, I
And Kevin cost Cody. Yeah, probably. Probably.
What for starters? Look at this thing. Corey Graves been talking about it all night on commentary. One of the most beautifully designed parallels in the history of our sport. But beauty is only skin deep. In the last 2+ years, you and I, the WWE audience, put wrestling friends alike.
Yes, JT, what's up?
So you know, when I came back to WWE, I wanted to take the John Cena schedule. I wanted to take that model. My God, we did take that schedule. Hell, we even added to that schedule. I have bled, I have sweat, I have paid the price, and I am not foolish enough to think that I am done paying the price. But again,
Take it from me, bit experience. Oh, yeah. He threatened to lock me in a closet. I don't have anything significant to say. I expect nothing less. Well done, sir. Salute you, JT. Well done. Just want attention. There, there.
my name will be attached to this title as its first champion. I need her to know the name was given to me. It's the same name that was given to her, and it will matter, and she will know you play the game not to lose, but you play to win. Now, I'd like to invite next Friday on SmackDown the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther to stand in this ring with me. I'd like to ask him what his reasons for all of this are, and I'd like to look him in the eyes and say, "Hey, champ."
Cody invites Gunther to SmackDown next week. Alright, bulk data has been imported successfully, which should mean that some of my characters that were just vanishing because 2K was using those slots should actually be there now.
Exactly, we were talking about here was a couple of weeks ago.
Yep, another face to face. Off air heel turn is so cool. I think so too. I feel like this has just been a really cool way to do this. Years. Yeah, Kevin Owens via car. Oh yeah, he's wearing a Dusty shirt. I didn't even catch that. Good eye, Pierre. Six four 247. Mute my desktop audio so you guys don't have to hear it going bling every few seconds.
It's not something that you can do about it. It's not what I want. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I'm not asking permission. What I'm saying is I want Kevin Owens at Crown Jewel.
Oh, is Randy gonna go to Trips? All right, here we go, folks. It is Motor City Machine Guns time. Like town down under. What's really funny is I can do the good old Australian accent. I can do an Aussie. I can do the Aussie voice all the time. Until you get Grayson Waller or Bronson Reed in the ring in Universe, and then it just becomes like gobbled nonsense. I don't know what it is. Like, I can do the accent.
Team on SmackDown, and the team over here. Next.
Alright.
We say hello to a genuine team. And just a little bit of chaos. Take center stage for handoffs, tongue swaps, and countless last-second pivots. We're here for what's ahead, helping you shift seasons in style, no matter how long it takes to get out of your way. Because this fall, we've got a lot to look forward to. Your fall favorites are here. Until I got clear skin, themselves.
Yeah, I like the graphic transitions as well.
Start to get yourself back with Gonzalez.
Ask your dermatologist about Gonzalez today. Open your eyes. Deserve better from your phone service. At Total Wireless, we give you unlimited 5G data for just $25 a month. With price guaranteed for 5 years. Find your local store at TotalWireless.com. Get the Forward Freedom Deal only at Wingstop.
Go.
Wingstop. To really love this. Just have to learn it. Don't count.
I can make the render myself, but I don't wanna.
It's safe for people, pets, and the planet. Safe for any organic odor. That it's safe enough to use on Pet Boy.
Alright, well, looks like your boy doesn't have much choice here.
And at these stores, if it's not food, it stinks.
The Podesta attracts 4 times more dust or clean even marble trees up. Making hard to reach so easy and swifter. The mother of all fleets. Love it with honey back.
Amazon fall favorites are here. Save on fashion, home, beauty, and more. Shop Amazon fall favorites now.
It
All right, here we go. Don't suck, Def Rebel. Just don't Def Rebel it for once in your existence.
Triple threat will advance to next week and battle DIY with the winners receiving a tag team title shot.
They're here. It's not terrible. It's a little generic, but it's not atrocious. We take what we can get. Look at them. They're here.
TNA Wrestling Tag Team Champions looking to test their skills in WWE.
They kept the Motor City Machine Guns full name. They kept the names Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. The theme isn't terrible. We take what we can fucking get, boys. That's a win for me. That's a win in my book. And TNA gets the shout out as well. Oh my goodness. It isn't a shit theme song. We can live with that. We can roll with that. We can run with that. Oh my god. I was so nervous. I was so nervous they were just going to have a terrible theme. Me too, Brandon. Me too. It has felt like a long time coming. Favorite tag teams for time. Probably right. My favorite tag team's DIY, so you're probably right. That's true. Well, damn. Well, now I don't like with them. There's no Young Bucks. Well, now it's like I've won at what cost? I have Motor City Machine Guns, but now I also have the Young Bucks. Like one of my favorite tag teams and my least favorite tag team. Like that. I don't know, man. I've been pretty adamant about the fact that I cannot stand Matt and Nick Jackson. Love Motor City in AMW and TNA. Oh, Motor City in America's Most Wanted. I had to process that one for a second. I feel the pressure of a sneeze building again, and I'm not looking forward to it because it's not going to be fun. It's going to suck. Motor City Machine Gun should have won the AEW tag titles off of the Young Bucks now. Well, talks fell through. Tony Khan's loss is WWE's gain. When it was announced they were leaving AEW, yeah, dipshit and douchebag Jackson are not my jam. Have I called them that on stream before? Or is that like, or Pierre, are we once again having one of those same brain? I called them that in the Discord the other day. I called them that in the Discord the other day. I remember now. James Storm's first tag team for the uninitiated outside of Beer Money. Yeah, that's right. James Storm and Wildcat Chris Harris. Many people thought I would do that at some point in the Endless 11 universe. But, it feels like Chris Harris might be one of those TNA legends one of those rare TNA legends that just never made the appearance in Endless 11 Impact. Jesus. Seeing Motor City on SmackDown is just so strange, surreal almost. I'm not upset about it by any means. I'm genuinely beyond thrilled, but it's also just throwing me the hell off. Nice. What caught me most off guard is them getting to keep the machine gun part of their name. I thought they'd either just become the Motor City or they'd become MCMG, but I guess Viking Raiders became War Raiders again, so Triple H doesn't seem to care quite as much about the whole, Mattel isn't going to be very happy about this kind of stuff. So Motor City's probably going to be DLC for 2K25, I would imagine. Probably DLC. If we're going off the DLC releases of the last couple of years, they'll be in the DLC that comes out this time next year. It's also really cool that Motor City just went straight to main as well. God, they're so good. They're so good. Easy win for the Motor City Machine Guns. Motor City. Hope God, Fatu, and Julia are all base game. Please be a DLC. Phil, Stephanie, and Motor City will be DLC for sure. Gorillas, maybe. Jacob will probably be DLC. Julia, I think, is a coin toss. And we're off. Poor Byron getting caught in the crossfire here. Oh! Punching him with a chain. Game 7, yeah. MCMG and DIY, yep. Next week. Hell yeah, man. It's gonna be fun. I'm going to have the best time with that. Like, I just genuinely am gonna enjoy it. Like, very excited about this. I think they draw next week because, of course, they do. And then they become a tag team, right? So then they need to become a tag team. Unless they want to do Game 7 at Saudi. No, Game 7 is next week. They confirmed. Huh. The new bar, Melon Andrade. Why not? Fucking why not? Dun, 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 dun.
Dishwasher, try Cascade Platinum Plus. Sparkling clean dishes with more time is strong. Just spray it and you're done. Switch to Cascade Platinum
Go. 6:31. Wow. Still have the Code Orange Fiend on my playlist. Oh, yeah? I like the song just fine. Like, I do like the Fiend Code Orange song just fine. I don't know. It's weirdly not my kind of music at the same time. Oh, man. We are only a few weeks away from LS11 SummerSlam now. It's about a month away. A little over a month, actually. But things are really heating up on the channel now. I'm really excited for you guys to see what the fallout of Skeleton Crew Raw is. I can confirm, not everyone is going to be back on Monday, but several people will make their return Monday following, which you find Bray's Ritual thing. Okay, so, Pierre, if you use Spotify, which I believe you do, I believe you said you do, um, Let me help you out here. Deep fried butter. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need deep fried butter sticks. Thanks though.
So cut taxes for us. Make billionaires pay their fair share. Kamala is fighting for us.
Flood of arenas skyrocketing prices, order chaos in economy, change of fate.
Would you have done something differently with President Biden during the past 4 years? There is not a thing that comes to mind.
Bare bones roll was great. Oh yeah, it was fun. Let me see here. I just don't want that much. I don't want that much butter in my system at any point in time. Let's see. I'm trying to find it here for you, Pierre, because I actually can help you out a little bit. Here we go. Pierre, here. It is not the original Mark Crozer version of Live in Fear. It is a cover, but it sounds almost exactly like the original. The original got taken down when WWE did their big purge in like early 2022, where they took anyone who wasn't in the company's theme that was from CFO off Spotify. So hopefully I can help you out a little bit with that. I could have a reasonable request of me. While we're asking each other to do ridiculous things here, have a realistic request of me, JT. I'll tell you. Glad I could help. No, glad I could help. It's not entirely. Comma, however. Something I can do on stream without having to leave the room. How about that? I don't think Alex is home. Yep, can confirm now. Alex is home. Oh, yeah. So apparently, Bill Goldberg's son Gage is now a inside linebacker in his freshman year at the University of Colorado. So good for Sunberg. Seems that the ideas of him wrestling need to be put on hold by us fans for a little while. Tis unfortunate. Good for him, but unfortunate for us. Dumb as that is for me to say. Um, File. Save. Save that. Hold on. Yes. Sure.
So when I was walking back from the library, I noticed something out of the corner of my eye.
Uh-huh.
And I look over and I see there's an owl 5 feet away from me, if even.
All right, then.
Like,
Yeah, that's an owl.
yeah. Like, not that far away either. It was really cool.
Gotcha.
I know you don't like
They're
birds,
there.
but it was very cool.
That's good.
It was like a foot tall. Hello.
Why? Your hands are so fucking cold every time.
I had to stop for gas too, so I spent extra time outside
Oh
before
my
coming on
God.
in here for you.
You're gonna give me a cold headache.
I don't know what that means.
That means that my head starts hurting from being.
No, chat.
Oh, that means essentially wrap your arms tightly around my neck to suffocate me.
I don't know what that other one is either. I don't know.
Well, I
what
don't
the
know that
record
one
driver
either.
is.
I don't know that one either, honestly. Do not.
Where even is it?
You don't need to know.
Where is it, chat? Where does he keep it?
They don't know. You've already stolen it from me once. You've already used it to coerce me into playing Sea of Thieves with you once.
Okay, well that means surely I can do it again.
Oh my God. Don't you have Sea of Thieves be playing with the rest of the crew?
Shortly though, it may just be Goku and me starting it off.
Might just be you and my Pookie.
Yeah.
That is a joke the chat's not gonna understand because it's a very inside joke, but
Yeah, everybody's currently asleep, so.
yeah, well,
So I went to go show them the owl and found them conked out on their beds.
yeah, that sounds about right. It's not under the couch.
I don't know, you've got a lot of stuff crammed under there.
Yeah, well, a belt is not one of those things. Not right now, at least.
Did have my back.
What?
Oh wait, there it is.
That's right here.
Oh, my brain didn't even register that was probably.
Yeah, that's your big Christmas gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I were to just turn it around, or just look at the shipping label.
No.
If I were to just look at the shipping label.
You know what? Actually, hold on.
No. No.
Let me just. I cannot confidently do that from here.
Yeah. So I can just look at the shipping label then.
No, you cannot.
So I can just look at the
No,
shipping label
you
then.
cannot, because you will ruin it for yourself.
I don't know what that one means either.
Yeah, I don't know either, I'll be honest with you. He just kind of says stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
37 pages to go. There's a wrap for that.
But great job driving up them engagement numbers. Keep at it. Yeah. And don't forget about the $2 Patreon tier Missiles Treat Jar, where you can donate to give Missile lots and lots of treats.
She said it, not me. You heard her. Donate to the Patreon.
Donate to Missile.
Donate to the Patreon. First Patreon playthrough is coming. Need for Speed Most Wanted. It's coming.
It would make me so happy if you guys donated on Patreon.
Yeah, you should totally do that.
Yeah.
It's only linked right there.
Free.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's mirrored. That's the hard part about it.
I was also trying to figure out how my hands worked in space.
Yeah,
Off of
it's.
that.
I've been doing.
And getting that hand-eye coordination.
Keep in mind, I'm coming up on year 13 of this, and I don't even remember. I don't even get it half the time. They've warmed up at this point.
Yeah. But yeah.
But yes, folks, Need for Speed Most Wanted is coming to the Patreon soon-ish.
Also, I know she's not really the mascot anymore, but like if you donate to the Patreon, you can help this little thing thrive. Oh, Dana.
She's
Dana,
not
we're
thriving
with
right
you,
now.
baby.
She's not thriving right now, is Dana. Hey, Dana.
You guys can help her thrive in all her wiggliness.
Don't do it for me.
Do it for Dana. Do it for her. She loves the attention, I promise. She just don't like being held. This is actually quite good for her.
Yeah, we're setting a new record
Awkward,
right
but
now.
she's doing it. She's doing it well. So yeah, donate Patreon to help this thing.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah,
the question?
there's a question before you leave, apparently.
Dana, I'll sit you down.
Also, for those watching and caring about the wrestling part of this, Candice LeRae just got the pin, which is cool. Oh, actually, okay, where is this going, JT?
The question, or are you needing like my opinions?
Oh boy, I'm nervous of where this one's going. Let me think of something that won't get Xander mad at me. We might be here.
Well,
a
now I'm
minute.
curious to know what the original question was.
He keeps telling me to do stupid things like go hug a tree or eat a stick of deep fried butter.
And deep fried butter is just oil.
Yeah. Hi, Dana. Okay, he's got it. Chat, he's got it.
Yeah, asking you to hug a tree is not that ridiculous.
No, but asking me to go do it on stream is a little much.
Yeah, I mean, it is dark out, so.
JT, who the fuck starts a conversation like that? She just walked in the door.
Yeah. Who starts a conversation like that?
Dana, did I just hear you hacking?
Dana's on her way out the door.
Okay.
There you go, girl.
She's dodging the question.
I mean, oh, yeah, Dana was hacking.
Oh, did she?
It's like right next to my feet.
Dana!
Dana, darling.
In the sanctuary of all places.
Let me clean that off.
Thanks, I can smell it. Oh, LA Knight's gonna guest referee round 7 next week. Yeah, Dana apparently starts a conversation like that.
But to answer the question, it depends on the additional context. And I know that's kind of a non-answer, but it really does depend on the context. You can ask him. A lot of shit depends on the context for me.
It's true.
Most things depend on the context, because there always is context. Nothing exists in a vacuum. Yep. Mostly solid. There's a slight damp spot, so just, be careful where you sit for a minute.
Yeah, I can do that. Dana. What the fuck? Alright, it's Roman time. What's gonna happen tonight? Roman better acknowledge your tribal chief Solo. We shall see. Do 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 do. So there's some boxing game coming out, it appears. It's just called Undisputed. I'll admit, it looks kind of fun. I'm not a big boxing guy personally, but like if it goes on sale or something, I'll pick it up. Make Little Mac on. If it's got a character creator, I'll pick it up. Like if it's got a character creator, I'll pick it up. I'll make Little Mac. I'll make like the Punch Out roster and just have some fun. Like if Nintendo won't give me a Punch Out sequel, fuck it, I'll make my own. Like fuck it, I'll make my own. Pretty much. I'll make my own Punch Out with blackjack and hookers. Yeah, Glass Joe. He's the great. Let's see how much I can remember of this. I believe it's along the lines of doom 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 doom. Bonjour, hello, my name is Glass Joe. I'm the toughest French boxer that you're ever gonna know. I scored a TKO and then I can find more dough for like all my opponents like a croissant dough. I fight next week for the champion belt. Mr. Sandman is tough, so I might need a little help. So I hired Doc. He once trained an elf named Little Mac, so now I believe in myself. I'm Doc. Hi. This bitch is gonna die. His overall record stands at 1-99. He's been hit in the head 75 many times, and now he wants to fight Sandman. Dear God, why? His head and his ass are about to go through an estrangement. I think I'll start making all the funeral arrangements. Have to be responsible and tell him he can't win. Here's $10. Fuck it. Let the train him again. Whoa, whoa, I'll be the champion. I've got the heart of a lion. That's really not gonna be enough. I've got the skills. No, you don't. I've got the power. Wrong again. You'll never catch me. I am like the Eiffel Tower. That doesn't move. Whoa, whoa. I'll be the champion. I'm building Arc of the Triumph. That took like 30 years to build. Got my beret. My odelette. I'll break that Sandman like a steel cat. No sweat. Now it's 4 weeks later and it's time for the fight. And I'm sad I gotta watch a man die tonight. Do not worry, Doc. Clash always built to last. You get winded when you open up the fridge too fast. Your weight training diet's all wine and cheese. You got the body of a man with an awful disease. Your arms look like a deflated apple flitter, and your bunch of bags filled with cotton candy and glitter. Whew, there's the bell. Thanks for your Doc. Yeah, see you in hell. This is my moment. People of France. Wait, no, that's not it. Yes, that is. All of my training has led to this chance. I benched 10 Q-tips. I ran 5 feet. There's Mr. I did a half push of victory will be sweet. There's Mr. Sandman. Here he comes, but I believe in myself, so I've already won. Whoa, whoa, I'll be the champion. I've got the heart of a... Ow, 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 ow. Whoa, whoa, I like candy corn. Please put it in my donuts. Oh, you beat the French out of him. I have my... Oh, my favorite color is 7. No more peanuts for me, stewardess. Godzilla is my dad. Okay, little did I know I actually know all the lyrics. Glass Joe's title fight was also his ARW theme, so I guess that kind of checks out for why I know it by heart. Thank you, Pierre. Thank you. All right, here comes Solo. Yeah, here comes Solo. Kiss an anime girl. You know, that's not an outlandish request, seeing as Alex is a cosplayer occasionally. So that's a little more reasonable to ask me. He's dressed for a fight just in case. Oh, yeah, he is. Buying a body pillow. I do own a body pillow. It just has a standard blue case on it, though. And I weirdly use it as the pillow I lay my head on.
That our family's stronger now. So Jay, that our bloodline was stronger. I don't see it. I don't see anything that tells me what that is. If anything, with the mind and the blood, everything we went through in the spring, everything that we lost through the summer, and we stand here divided like this. Solo. That's her, not father. That I could fix this. All I want to do is put us back in the promised land. I want titles around our waist. I want paydays coming from the heavens. I want abundance. I want our family to be proud. Tell me what I do to fix this.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm scared of where this is going.
What you have to do? That's an easy fix, Charlie. But what do you have to do to fix this? I tell you, what all you have to do is acknowledge.
Or Jay's gonna stop Roman from acknowledging him, isn't he? That's where we're heading with this. He just acknowledged him.
Does that make you feel better? No. Robert, that's not good.
Okay.
I need you to acknowledge me as your tribal chief.
I don't want Solo to rip the Ulafals. He never cared for this. He just knows Roman does. Oh, that'd be some heel heat right there.
To acknowledge me as your tribal chief. Or else.
Or else. Or else what, Solo? Oh shit, he said it!
Look at you, there he is. I knew it. You never change.
Yeah, that actually jump scared me a little. Oh, there are the God and Jacob. And they got Jimmy. Is Jay gonna come to the rescue? Solo just got chumped again. Are they gonna get 4v1 again? Or 3v1? No, it is 4v1. Even Jacob's getting laid out. Ola follows within grasp. And Roman's got it back in hand. Go on. Oh, low blow. Now is Jay going to come to the rescue? Nope, no. It looks like no Jay. They're just going to lay out Roman. To be fair, why should Jay help Roman? He made his life. Yeah, you're absolutely right. We all know the key that's going to bring Jimmy or Jay back into all of this is going to be Sammy. They're going to try and hurt Sammy, and that's where Jay's going to come back. All right, that's SmackDown. Great episode. Really enjoyed that. I am going to hang out with you guys for a little bit here. Going to hang out with you guys because I did not edit Sacrifice. I've not done that yet. So I need to do that. And I got some mods installing, so I got to get those installed. So what we're going to do tonight is Xander's going to edit. I'm going to stay live until I am done editing. Interesting if Forsaken won War Games instead of OG Bloodline. I agree. I 100% agree. So yeah, I'm going to stay live until I'm done editing. I'm going to stay live until I am done with Sacrifice. Assuming that YouTube actually friggin' loads on my my browser over here. It's been having some struggles all day. I don't know what's going on. Do I just need to like pull up a different browser? I mean, I can. Don't really want to. Or is my whole computer just acting up right now? My whole computer just kind of throws a hissy fit from time to time and just decides, oh, well, I don't want to do all this work, Xander. Like, you're making me do all of this for what? Because it's what I fucking built you for. Like, I paid a lot of money to build this computer. It does not like me some days. But yeah, so if you guys got questions or whatever for us, then now's the time. Okay, computer, now is really not the time to throw your little tantrum and be like, I don't really feel like it when it comes time to actually work and do stuff. Because now Premiere is not even responding. Like, every program has to get a turn not responding first, apparently. Before anything else can happen.
Greetings, Elizabeth Universe. This is Shakani.
God, whole new update for Premiere. And does it still have this issue where sometimes I just have to close the project to...
Shakani East, aka Shock.
Really? Premiere is not off to a great start with editing this. So what do I want to talk about now? That's a great question. Favorite moments from season 6 so far. Roman's return at the end of SummerSlam, or not SummerSlam, at the end of Armageddon is so far a highlight for me. Right. My own personal little Avengers Endgame, like little Avengers Assemble type moment when people started coming out to help Joe against Jimmy was pretty cool. I mean, it was the ending of the NXT champion era for Jimmy Uso. He's outright said he's not coming back for the title because he's got other things to deal with. So I think you guys are going to be really interested in where all the Forsaken stuff goes on the channel. Other highlights of this season: bringing in the trios titles has been pretty cool so far. You're seeing matches you wouldn't have expected to see. Would you just conform the file?
Khan East, aka Shock Maverick, aka the Light of the North, aka Taken.
Is just the music not even playing?
Khan East,
No, the music's just not even playing, is it? Oh, fuck, it is.
aka
There it is.
the Light of the North, aka Taken a TNA name.
Yeah. Premiere is just not playing tonight. And by not play, I mean it's not playing nice. It's just being like, I don't want to work today, Xander. You have given me all week off. Imperium versus BCC is going to cook so hard. I'm excited. Like I said, I think Ray is going to be the one doing that match. I told him if he needs me to, I'll do it on an indie or something. Or I'll do it on Raw or something. I just need him to kind of let me know. But I think it is going to happen in the next couple weeks. I can tell you that what I can tell you is that the OC versus either Orange Sharkhausen or uh, Bullet Club will be on Raw this week. I forgot that's in there. Hold on. It's a pain in the ass to do this. Retro shows are a pain in the ass because of the music, right? Having to edit the music in for every single match. Because I didn't want to sit there and import a bunch of themes I was only going to use once. Like, normally I'd say that it's easier to just do it this way, but specifically it's easier to do it this way when Premiere is not throwing a hissy fit about the idea of actually doing its damn job. Doing what I pay a couple $100 a year to use it for.
Alex Shelley, cover.
I also need to be careful because old Jacques, SmackDown was gold. Thanks, Zach. But anyway, I'd be careful here that old Jacques doesn't accidentally spoil results.
Oh.
Because it's going to play his audio loud and clear for you guys. Crazy and Liv's been fun so far. Frazier versus Bandito is going to be fun. Oh, yeah, that's happening in the World Cup this week. Which I got to record that. To give you guys an idea how much I got to do just tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. Tomorrow, I have to do World Cup, main event, Raw, possibly NXT. I think Alex will give me some leeway and I can do NXT on Sunday. But I've got to do Raw, World Cup, and main event tomorrow. And I have to record some of this for Patreon. Because I don't want Patreon to just not get anything this week, right after I said I was going to do stuff. Like, I know, like, other Patreon, not just LSLM Universe Patreon. God, I'm having to download the TNA themes of fucking everyone here. I have, like, next to none of these TNA themes downloaded, obviously. I am excited for you guys to see it, though. I had a lot of fun doing Sacrifice today. It was a little bit of a pain in the ass too. I'll admit. Like, yeah, World Cup's probably gonna be the longest. Like, World Cup is just straight 8 matches, which you'd think 8 matches back to back. That's about an hour and a half of recording. It's more because I have to set up and I have to go download certain people. I have to mod certain people in. I gotta make sure nobody's bald when I download them because.
We're getting all the first round matches done back to back to back.
Alright. Get the VKM theme in. Now, there are some TNA names that I'm going to have the themes for already, like Beer Money Inc., Motor City Machine Guns. I've already got their themes. But so Booker T, what's your TNA theme even? Maybe we forget Bald Razor. So Bald Razor isn't even a call. Bald Razor is a mod, and for some reason he's just bald. And there are comments on the modders page being like, "Hey, he's bald. What do I do?" And the modder has just not responded to anyone. And no one has modded AOP in yet. It's almost annoying how no one has added an AOP mod yet. Has made custom AOP. They've been back for a year. They have been back for a year at this point, and no one has made mods for them. They are the only main roster people that do not have non-port versions as mods yet. Oh, so Booker T's TNA theme was just a knockoff of do 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 do, is what I'm gathering here. But yeah, and also I've got to start working on. I've also got to start working on next retro show, because the next retro show is not going to be far off, because it's going to be celebrating the LS11 5-year anniversary of like the actual universe mode, not the channel, because the channel started in April. The channel started on April Fool's Day 2019, and it just started as an ARW archive. It literally was called ARW Universe at first.
Nice. Punching his teaming up with the icon.
So, kind of a little funny story, because I'm editing Sting and Booker T's match right now. Oh, there we go. Game's done baking. I'll show off the mods I installed in a minute here as well, just because I want you guys to see. Because I like sharing that kind of stuff with you, giving you guys little early previews as like a hey, thanks for being on the thanks for being in the watch alongs kind of thing. I like rewarding people for tuning into the watch alongs. But anyway, yeah, no, it's like it was funny when I was editing the Sting and Booker T versus Voodoo Kin Mafia match. I was recording it earlier, and kind of funny thing with it is that I had to text my younger brother because I just had this distinct memory. Okay, let me explain. I have this distinct memory with my younger brother, and I bring it up to him every so often. He's not a wrestling fan anymore. He used to be.
Right, it's time for the third match of the tournament.
My younger brother used to love wrestling as much as I did, and he kind of grew out of it when he kind of grew out of it around like 13, 14, and then he's 18 now, which is baffling to me that he's 18. I don't like that he's 18. It throws me off. It throws me off. It scares me a little, I'll admit, because it reminds me of how quick time moves the older I get. But Curryman's theme in here real quick. But yeah, we were younger. I was 14. That would have made him 8 because he's 6 years younger than me. And it is Christmas Eve going into Christmas Day, and it's Christmas Eve going into Christmas Day. He is asleep in my bedroom with me because my dad would just have us sleep together in the same bedroom. Like, we'd share the same bedroom for Christmas every year while he was still at that little age where he needed to be monitored in the night to make sure he didn't go peeking in the living room. You know why. And it's like 2 in the morning, and he sits up like Undertaker rising when the gong hits, right? Like, rises up like Undertaker when the gong plays. And he goes, Xander. And his eyes are shut. His eyes are shut. I go, I slowly like rise up. What? He goes, can I get some scorpions to do a scorpion death drop? It's like, what? It's a scorpion death drop. I said, that's Sting's finisher. Now go the fuck back to sleep. And just like pie faced him back down. Like he was like this. I just went, go the fuck back to sleep. I texted him about that today. I sent him a picture of Sting making his way to the ring for the match. Just captioned, gonna need some scorpions for a scorpion death drop today.
It's super.
And I'm so glad that he still remembers that. Because I give him hell about it all the time. It's so, yeah, and he remembers it, is the weird part. Like, he remembers waking up, rising up, and being so, like, sleep drunk, if you know what I mean, that he actually said that. And he was 8. So, like, but yes, I just have such a vivid memory of it. Of him rising up and saying that. And it's so funny that he actually remembers it all these years later. Like 10 years later, he remembers it.
This is wild tournament. Then we can get to the real meat of things. We can get into the real thing of it. We can get into the end it off.
There's a pretty good. You guys know how I like to make the little foreshadowing jokes about people when I do retro shows. There's a really good one about Christian tomorrow. That's all I will say there. But yeah, I just remember that so vividly. It was so funny, and it's still so funny to think about to me. But yeah, there's a very
with Rhino.
I hate that you guys can hear the stuff when I'm editing it just almost perfectly because it means I have to be very mindful as I kind of click through here for everything. That I don't accidentally spoil anything. Alright, cool. Let me do a quick little save. We are through the first 4 matches in terms of editing. Because the Deuces Wild Tag Tournament takes up most of the show. Like, there are 5 matches, there are 12 matches on the show. 5 of them do not involve the tag titles, 7 of them do. But yeah, it's the 4 first-round matches. It's Gail Kim and Awesome Kong. It's the 5-way #1 contenders match. So the 5 matches that are not involving the tag titles are Gail Kim, Awesome Kong, the X Division title, the #1 contenders match for the X Division title, um, as well as AJ Styles and Kevin Nash, and the main event for the triple threat for the world title where the numbers don't lie. That triple threat, I hate to say, folks, no crumbs are left in that triple threat. Steiner, Lashley, and Joe, they eat. It is one of my favorite 3-way matches I've ever recorded. So I'm really excited for you all to see it. Because, as I said, like, possibly my favorite triple threat I've ever done. There are so many spots in it where you guys are going to think, oh, this is it. This is it. This is it. And then when the ref calls for the bell, you're like, oh my god, that was it. Like, it's going to be like back when I was like, how was that not it? How was that not it? How was that not it? Oh my god, that was it. I'm excited. Like, if I remember to do retro match of the year, because like that's a retro shows kind of need their own category in the end of year awards. Like, retro match of the year should be a category. What do you think is the most underrated match you've done? God, that's tough to think about, man. Like, I think, it's gotta be a match that not many people talk about, and that's the hard part. That is the really hard part with all of it, is what matches of mine do people not talk about? And I feel like there's stuff in LAW, or like there's stuff on the LS11 Indies, obviously, that nobody talks about. Or stuff in LSWF. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm just going, oh yeah, I put on great matches with myself as a character in LSWF. Like, my match with Hanzo was fantastic. I loved that match. Like, I think the fantasy series are what don't get enough love in terms of match quality. Captain America and Little Mac at the ARW Season 2 Royal Rumble, the 2020 Royal Rumble. Or no, yes, the 2020 Royal Rumble, where they go 2 out of 3 falls and they go for almost half an hour, and by the end of it, Little Mac has got a crimson mask. Right. Like, I love that match. That is one of my favorite ARW matches, period. So it's like, ARW, LSWF, that kind of stuff is probably where underrated matches would mostly take place, because, like, a lot of people don't think about it. And then, like, obviously main series stuff, like, I don't think enough people talk about Rollins and Ciampa's first SummerSlam match, because, like we talked about last night, it's the highlight of an otherwise kind of boring SummerSlam. Like, I hate that even when I was watching that SummerSlam back, while it was premiering, I was like, God, this is our worst SummerSlam. Like, it was not good. Well, it's not that it wasn't good. It wasn't an LS11 quality show, right?
Bring.
It wasn't what people were used to from us. It was just very bare bones. And so, anytime we have a show like that, I feel like it could be considered having underrated matches because just nobody thinks to watch those shows back because there's not much to talk about with them otherwise.
Join the Kaz with hair scares me a little.
Yeah, it felt underwhelming. Exactly. It just felt underwhelming. It was like, oh, well, Cody just won, I guess. Cody has beat Cross. Nothing really worth talking about. Like, that's my least favorite show we've ever done. Like, and I know there's way worse matches out there that are like there's way less good shows we've done out there, but it just felt like there was too much hype going into SummerSlam season 4 and it just fell flat. Fortunately, no one talks about how underwhelming that show was because they all talk about what happened afterwards. They all talk about the peak that was the press conference. And it's like, now I feel like I can never do a post-show press conference. Again, a little surprised everyone's ARW World Title reign could have been longer. Yeah, that was a Xander strokes his ego kind of moment. I was a transitional champ. Like, yeah, I was a transitional champion to get the belt onto Giovanni. But, like, it was also one of those, yep, Xander's got to have himself win at some point thing. Right, and, like, I'm not the most proud of that. Would I change it if I went back? Probably. I probably would have never even been a competitor in ARW, if I'm honest with you. Probably should have never been a competitor in ARW. But, what's happened happened. So can't take it back. It happened. And who knows? Maybe when I get Fire Pro, maybe when Fire Pro goes on sale, and I can afford to drop the money to grab it. I bring ARW back with it. Maybe then there'll be something there. Who knows though? Who knows? I think you should have been an ARW competitor. The Xander several other people said, "Oh yeah, it was great. I loved it," but it was kind of a situation with that feud, right? Like,
Here comes
should have had a longer reign. I was supposed to at one point. Not like that reign, but I was gonna have a second reign at the end, where when when ARW was going to continue into a season 6, which it has now, or a season 5 actually, which now it has. What was going to happen is I was going to win that Royal Rumble for the title, and I was going to try and vacate the title the next day, or the next Thursday. And the idea of the Xander Lex Luthor feud was going to be, he wasn't going to let me vacate the title. He was going to make me defend it. And if I wanted any chance of holding on to my stake in ARW without him buying me out of without him buying me out of the board of ARW, I couldn't lay down and just lose. And so I was going to have to go through like grueling title matches until Termination Chamber, where I would have just been steamrolled by Shao Kahn, and Shao Kahn would have become ARW champion because the original Xandermania, the original Xandermania 2022, before ARW was going to go under, before ARW went under, was going to be it was going to be Shao Kahn versus Wolverine versus Geralt as the title match, but it wasn't going to be the main event. The main event was going to be Captain Carter from What If against Lady Dimitrescu for the ARW women's title, because the women had never main evented Xandermania, and it felt like the right time to do it. And then ultimately it fell through, and plans changed because at that point, Carnold oddly got really over. And it was like, well, let's just embrace it. I was like, Carnold's going to be around when I do whatever I do next, so we'll figure something out. And then I put the belt on Carnold. And the Carnold Daniel Bryan type story got so over, which I just realized now. Carnold's pretty much in the new Daniel Bryan era right now. So, you know, eventually he's gonna have to feud with a magical monster that makes him turn babyface again. That's what I'm gathering. But instead of it being Carnold doing the yes chance, it'll be, you know, eventually Carnold's gonna have to trust himself to hear, and they say that a hero could save us when he comes to the ring or something. Which I do think it's kind of I hope you guys agree that it's a pretty cool touch that Cammy uses a female cover of Hero as her theme. The Multiverse's champion Carnold. You know, Carnold, the Council of Carnolds needs to be a thing at some point. The issue is, if I want to do like a live action thing with that, I would essentially have to hire an attractive blonde woman to wear an American flag bikini and do the Carnold voice, like Carnold. Carnold, where you at? Can we get Carnold on the line to do the voice? Yeah, you know, you'd have to get like an attractive blonde woman to wear an American flag bikini and talk like me, but like with a female voice. It'd be very weird. Exactly, you know. Like we're calling it a truce right now on these live streams. You know, like Carnold, just explain it. You know, like look, we're gonna tear each other apart in a few days. But it gets very exhausting doing this left and right and center. So we're trying to be civil on the live streams as much as I fucking hate Xander and as much as I fucking hate Carnold right now. We got a week till we got to do this twice in a lifetime thing, and then once that's done, you know, maybe we'll see if we can bury the hatchet if Carnold gets over his weird fucking god complex he's got going on right now. What is heel Cammy like, or has she never been heel? We've never seen heel Cammy. We've actually not really seen much of Cammy Zanzanaker is the thing, right? Like, Cammy is such an interesting situation because she showed up in LSWF briefly, like super briefly. She made her way to LSWF. She had like 4 matches there, if even. All of them multi-person matches, most of them tag matches, and she won most of them. The only one she lost was the 8-way match for the women's title. Once in a lifetime was just a big old lie, wasn't it? It was supposed to be true. That was supposed to be our only ever match. Then someone had to go and get a god complex. Don't blame me because you felt the need to stroke your ego and be like you had to be the one to fight me. Look, man. It was supposed to be once in a lifetime. It wasn't intended as a lie, Pierre. I swear. It wasn't supposed to be one big old lie. It was supposed to be true. Named the whole show after it. It said the first time, the last time, the only time. On the graphics, I was trying to be legit. That was supposed to just be it. And then it just worked out. And people actually were even like, we need twice in a lifetime with Carnold and Xander. I was like, okay, well, guess we're doing it. Like, behind the scenes wise, it wasn't a plan until about not even 6 months ago. Hold on. A little preview for tomorrow for you guys. Just like the real life, once in a lifetime. Yeah, pretty much. This match is so personal that the loser might sit like John Cena at WrestleMania 28. I mean, I sat like Cody at the end of Mania 39 after I lost to Raj, so who knows? Can confirm AJ Styles will enter to get ready to fly tomorrow. Can confirm, get ready to fly will be featured tomorrow. Here's a little preview real quick. Oh yeah, it ain't even arguable. It is his best theme. Get ready to fly. It's perfect for a babyface AJ. I do like Phenomenal. Just they don't want none. Nope, they don't want none. I do like they don't want none. Right? It's a great theme. But Get Ready to Fly is just too good as well. You guys ready to see Kevin Nash's first ever match tomorrow in LS11 history? You've only ever seen him in Royal Rumbles so far. But tomorrow is Kevin Nash's first match in LS11 history. Can confirm there are at least 3 jokes about his quads in them. So oh, I hear Get Rid of Fly, just hear the Joe Hendry parody. You mean you are banned from diving. You are banned from diving. I said at least 3. There might be more. I just cannot remember right now how many there actually are. Oh man, I'm almost done editing, so that's the nice thing. And then I gotta I see a lot of people make their first ever LS11 appearances tomorrow. Petey Williams, like you get to see Petey Williams for the first time. Kevin Nash has an actual match for the first time. Homicide and Hernandez. Gail Kim has her first match outside of the Rumble.
The X Division champion is here.
Hello there, Mike. Welcome to the show. Yep, the OG LAX. I'm trying to think of who else you guys will actually be seeing for the first time tomorrow. Because Devon's wrestled before, so he won't be a first, because the Dudleys have wrestled actually a lot. They were in the Dudleys / Team 3D have had a lot of matches, actually. They were a big part of the Retro SmackDown series. Sanjay Dutt will make his first appearance tomorrow. So Sanjay Dutt will be at first. Sean Davari, a.k.a. Sheikh Abdul Bashir, that'll be his first appearance tomorrow. Who else? All right, we are at the main event when it comes to editing now.
Right, it is time for the main event.
There you go. You could hear Jacques say it as well. Or Jacon East, parody of Don West. I will admit he doesn't have any like Don West quotes that he says in there, just because, well, quite simply, he doesn't have any Don West quotes that he repeats because I haven't listened to enough Don West commentary to know any of them. So, sorry about it. For those that were hoping I would say like a classic Don West line or something. Only heard him commentate once so far.
It's time for the triple threat. And out first.
Let's see. Scott Steiner. I should have his theme already. I do.
As here comes next, Big Papa Pump.
Now the question is, did I do it? Did I? When it comes to the triple threat, did I do it? Did I do the stupid thing and lean into the meme? 33 and 3% chance that I did. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Pulled out of the match, so I don't know. How's the arithmetic lining up now?
All right. Almost done. One time I did it when I was on a basketball team. On the basketball team. Gotcha. Okay, so. I need to record a quick thing.
Next.
Next time on the LS11 Retro Series, in celebration of the LS11 Universe 5-year anniversary. Next time on the LS11 Retro Series, in celebration of the LS11 Universe 5-year anniversary. Perfect. I hate this song. This is your only hint, is that the wrestling show that we're doing next, I hate the theme song linked to it so much. I don't know if I'm going to actually use that song now that I think about it. Unless I can find a non-copyright cover. Probably not, though. You guys were reviewing some of the players, then all of a sudden you hear me say, you know, and then the rest. All right, then. Kind of cover of it. That'll work. All right, I gotta mute my mic for a second so I can get the right part of this music. All right, there we go. And actually, shit, that worked. Adobe's recent update. I will give them credit on this. I don't give Adobe credit on much because they fucked me over a lot. They screw me over on a lot, especially in terms of editing. But I can now just drag and drop stuff super easily, so... Sorry, I'm having to be really quiet and like mute the mic and stuff because I'm using a very specific audio clip that if you all heard even a syllable of it, you would immediately go, "Oh, they're doing that." So, 2 more seconds. All right, we're good. All right, it is ready to go. All right, hit export. Let me name it real quick. TNA Sacrifice 2008 WWE 2K24 Universe Mode 19.85 gigabytes. Brilliant. Let me get 2K booting up, and then we can check out these mods, see if they worked. See if they worked. Hopefully they did. Hopefully is the key word here we are looking for. Dude, thank you everyone who stuck with me for another additional hour to the stream, as always, because I keep doing that lately. I was hoping I'd get maybe a little bit recorded tonight after I got this done, but I don't think that's happening. Unless I did like a match or two for main event or something, which I could do, I guess. I could do that. Shit, I didn't do the Patreon bumper. I keep forgetting to do that. It's fine. That'll start with Raw. It'll just start with Raw. Gives it a week. That's fine. Alright. Sorry if I just blinded anyone with that, by the way. Alright, cool. So I have installed a handful of new mods. I want to check them out. I want to test them out. Installed 2 new characters. Technically installed more than 2, actually. Don't need that. Hold on. Let me flip it over to this for now. Just so I can get what I need to pulled up real quick. I installed, hold on. You, and you. Alright, there we go. Pull the face cam back up now. All right, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to full me for a second here. That way I can do some quick little title assignments and stuff to be a little cheeky. Little, little suspicious, I suppose. Unexpected. My game may just actually be crashing because my computer might be getting overloaded a little bit here. Hopefully not, though. Because unfortunately, I do have to stay up until... I do have to stay up until I'm able to actually upload. Oh, did I? Hold on. Oh, that's great, I think. Hold on. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. I eventually need to buy the Uncle Howdy DLC. I know I do. Okay, so now DLC characters actually have the DLC tag on my game, which is a little odd. I'm gonna have to get used to it, but it's fine. Genuinely, it is. It's just throwing me off a little is all. I gotta do a quick couple title swap arounds here. Hold on. Just to make sure I don't accidentally spoil anything. And the likes. Don't buy the Uncle Howdy stuff. It's a waste. Yeah, I know it is, but also at the same time. Oh, hey, I will share this real quick, though. Shout out to Tribute, because I now have the 3 new CM Punks. Nice. Okay, so what I was actually doing. And yeah, that's fine. That'll work. But yeah, having those extra CM Punks is nice. Helps with retro stuff. Less things I gotta download. I'm just gonna use a random arena here. We'll just use WrestleMania 31. That's fine. We're gonna do a triple threat just because I have 3 new mods I want to show off. And then all right. Just gonna use the WrestleMania 31 arena just because it was the first one I saw. Wait for it to load. All right, I got 3 mods here that are updates or retro updates, retro tires for certain wrestlers. So why might Undashing Cody Rhodes be coming out right now? Quite simple, my friends. Oh, okay, that's good to know about the belt. It's good to know about the belt. Well, there you go. Regular, normal Cody Rhodes from 2013 to 14. Good to know that the belt is going to act that way with him. Means I just need to do the thing to fix that, I suppose. Which I can do. Now then, someone, what's that metronome I hear? Perhaps the end is drawing near. Never hear the shot that takes you down. Look at this young son of a bitch right here. Yeah, best known now. You like the wet year. Yeah, and I can fix the belt glitch. I can. It's just a little time consuming, and the last time I tried it, it crashed the game. Yeah, you got Retro Drew. So good for stuff like, 2010s, early 2010s, late 2000s. But there is one more. For life. Wrestling has more than one royal family. Do 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 do. Adrenaline in my soul. Got a new attire for Cody Rhodes, making him look like he did in 16. Bullet Club, Cody Rhodes, with the black hair and the tights. Without the stupid fucking neck tattoo. There you go, Bullet Club Cody. Don't know if or when I'll get to use this. Quite honestly. Don't know if or when I will be allowed to use this for anything. But I would like to use it for something at some point. Bullet Club Cody Rhodes. I'm seeing double. 4 Codys. Alright, I need to go back to me for a second to double check that everything works. Because I installed 3 new characters, and I need to get them running up and running now. Alright, first up, this is obviously the most important one. It is good to know that there are no more surprises. No more of my enemies can show up on these streams or in mods to mess with me. Allow me to beg your indulgence. Fuck! Hallelujah. I don't know why his attire is missing textures. That's interesting. He's supposed to have the pink trunks, the purple knee pads, and the white boots. I don't know what's going on there, but there he is. In the flesh. Aaron. So I'll mess with that when I need to. Alright. I'm gonna say, don't be shocked to see him appear in some retro stuff at some point. He always finds his way there somehow, doesn't he? He's like lice. Can't truly get rid of him. No matter what I do. Alright, here we go. This is one I'm excited about. This is one that I needed to get. And I can't tell you what for just yet. Some people know, though. And I think that noise may have told you what it was as well. But... Do-do, do-do-do. Da na 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 ba na na da da ba da 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 ba da da. Cause I can't confirm or deny anything, but there might be something retro in the works from his time, from old Bill's time. This one isn't a new mod by any means. Like, this isn't terribly new, but her slot got overwritten by 2K, so I modded her into a new slot, and now she should be working. So we should have this should be Julia now, back to being a mod. There she is. Isn't she lovely? It's one less created wrestler I have to use, you know? Kind of how I look at it usually. Alright, I've still got that extra slot. Whoops. I can fix that later. That's fine. Let's see. And then, who was the other person? Did she actually make it in as a mod this time? Yes, she did. Let me figure out a good entrance motion for her real quick. And then... this is fine. Yeah, so now I finally got a Lash Legend mod, which means Meta-4 can start appearing in OS11 Universe again. So that's awesome. I had Lash Legend modded in weeks ago. In fact, she and Jakara Jackson were who Team Kick were supposed to be facing on Skeleton Crew Raw. But then the mod just wouldn't show up, and it's because she got modded in to a slot that 24 hours later, or not even 24 hours, not even 24 hours later. No, I was running on an old version of Tribute. That's what it was. I was running on an old version of Tribute, so it didn't know it yet. But I was running an old version of Tribute, so she got put into a slot that was already taken, and so she wouldn't actually load in. And I think that's the last of the mods I've added in tonight. I've got a new attire for Braun Strowman, I think. Okay, let's take a look. I think I installed a new Braun mod, I think. I know JD McDonough got a new mod that members have already seen, where he's got the long hair and the purple now. JD McDonough got a rare win. Yep, Braun's got the one big SOB shirt now. And finally, so it's now 11. Let me think that's everything, I think. I don't remember installing anything else. So now what I will do is I am going to very quickly here. Oh shit, I just realized I gotta uninstall a mod before I do the next retro show. That's fine, I'll do it later. Or I need to move that mod to an entire slot specifically. That's what I need to do. It's fine. I'll handle that later. But what I do need to do tonight before I log off is I need to remember to download something, and I can't say what because that would be a spoiler, but I need to go download it so I don't forget about it. And I'm going to vacate any of the belts that were part of Retro Series stuff, put belts that need to be in places on things for Retro Series stuff. Like, where are you? Where are you? Oh, damn it. I know where you're at. You're not unlocked right now. That's fine. You need to go on. Do I still have him downloaded? Yep, you need to go on you. I think you need to go on. Yeah. Yeah, there. You need to go on you. I'm just going ahead and getting belts set up for next show, by the way, for those wondering. Because otherwise I'm gonna forget. And this needs to go on you. There. Perfect. That should get everything in line for me for recording the next retro show. Actually, hold on. Now everything is in line for me for the next retro show. All right, cool. I've got everything tested now. That's all I needed to do tonight. Well, I could record a little bit of main event. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna wrap up. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Sacrifice and for LAW. I'm gonna wake up early and try and get LAW done ASAP tomorrow. That way I can work on the World Cup and main event and Raw and maybe even a little bit of Need for Speed Most Wanted because I want to do something other than wrestling content tomorrow. Like I just want to do something that isn't wrestling content for a day. Especially because Ray and I are going to be recording SummerSlam together this week as well, so I got to make sure my card is finalized. But yeah, all right. I will see you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow for Sacrifice, and I better have a